What's still loading? Just one sec.
Do you want a French fancy?
This is the artist. Oh, he did a new Pokemon.
I don't know what flavour these are. I'm guessing just like lemon maybe, or white chocolate.
Okay. Oh, guess what? 0 drop frames.
Mm.
Oh, and we got transcoding straight away as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Right. We're 15 minutes behind schedule. It's a good start, isn't it?
We'll make up for it.
Yeah. Right, little Spark's back now.
We'll just skip the first encounter you give us.
Oh, that was easy, because the first encounter was you lot being asleep. Right.
Right into a battle.
Brief recap. You explored the Circle of Thunder. You didn't find a lot. There was some dead animals and one alive animal that turned into a dead animal because of Gioa.
2 alive animals.
And one of them that turned into a dead animal because of Gioa. And yeah, you finished there. You left. You went through the forest. You found a lair of a troll. You killed the troll. The troll got up. You killed it again because you burnt it with fire the second time. And then you wandered through the forest a bit further. And then you got to close to the Dragon Barrow. And that's where we are right now. Is that cool? Is that a good recap? Yeah, I thought so. So, as it currently stands... Oh yeah, and you went to see Falcon. Is that... Oh, God.
I heard a shout of no.
There's a lot of
What?
screaming going on upstairs.
Mother shouted no.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's fine. She'll cope. She'll cope.
Have you
Well,
locked the door to the
she'll-
room just in case?
She'll let me know if she doesn't cope. Put it that way. She'll let me know if she needs help. I'm just gonna tweet it out again. With the hidden grin. Twitch.tv/Sparky and co. Yeah. There you go. Beep. Tappy tippy tap. Alright, stop copying me tippy tapping. Boom. There we go. What are we doing? Wow.
I didn't say it.
What is
What the
with all
heck
the
did I
gifts?
miss?
Oh.
What is with all the gifts going on in the chat there?
No, dear.
Anyway, right, so where we left off, you were camping out for the night, ready to make your way towards the Dragon Barrow the following day. Under the trees in the canopy, the night is clear, a few clouds drifting overhead. To keep it nice and simple, you manage a full night's rest, so you get a good old long rest. Ready to set forth. What is with the typing?
With
I'm tweeting out. I'm tweeting.
Oh, okay.
literally
Yeah, so you get a full night's
There you
rest
go, I have to tweet out.
in Neverwinter Forest, ready for the rest of your journey under Carlton's insistence of heading back to the Dragon Barrow to explore the rest and see what it was all about. So you wake up.
I'm glad you explained that because I was like, why are we going?
So you wake up the next morning, ready to continue your journey. We have roughly 15 miles left.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Sprinter.
Runs at top speed.
Mm-hmm.
Rude. Towninator. Rude.
Are we gonna have someone drag Carlton until he gets there?
Carlton's just, doing his thing, wandering around, grabbing his you-know-what, flipping a you-know-who. Yeah, but it's so cute, though. Anyway.
I'm drinking my tea.
That's your problem, not
Breaking
mine.
your teeth.
That's what I heard as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard
drinking
breaking
liquid
Dude.
teeth. I heard breaking
dude.
teeth.
You're just gonna have to keep the volume down a bit with your stupidly high-pitched, annoying friggin' laugh for a little while. Okay? I'm clearly not taking my advice there. Volume. Either that or take your headphones off. Right, so what do you want to do?
Ditch Carlton
Have we
as well.
made it to the
Say again?
I say, have we made it to the barrow yet?
I don't know, have you set off to go there again?
We've got 15
Yeah.
miles to go.
You got 15 miles to go go to
That's
the Barrow.
That's 10 miles less than the London Marathon.
Alright. Thanks.
Thanks for that useless piece of
I heard
Good
orphan.
Good to know. 10 miles less than a London orphan. What? What? What the hell? My days. This is going to be
Right,
an
so yeah, we're
interesting
gonna make
session,
this
I ain't
journey
gonna
then.
lie.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah,
The
crack on,
party
crack on.
walks 15 miles.
in 7 seconds.
That's better. Now we will all whisper. No, it's not true. Right. He needs to whisper. This one. So, you make your way. You, oh God, I dread to think. You would take a steady stroll through the forest with Evelyn helping guide the way,
Yes.
or you
Steady
run,
stroll.
or you run like a really fast cactus. I don't know. Whatever. I didn't really know cactus could run, but hey, you learn something new every day. You make it out of the forest into the clear grasslands ahead of you. Roughly noontime. After a good 3 or 4 hours walk. After a couple more hours, you see the crest of the hill with the sharp, jagged stones atop. The site of the Dragon Barrow up ahead of you.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Now.
I just text you okay, and she's like, "Let's go with yes." So you're heading straight towards it again? If you spent more
yes.
time concentrating on what's going on than dropping stupid little gifts, you might learn something. Pleb. Right, let's just mute him in the text chat.
Oh, I hear sirens.
I don't. So you're just gonna walk towards it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Same as ever?
Yeah, sorry.
Really like coolly. You know, when like in the films they're walking like slow motion side by side.
Side by side.
Slow walk.
Oh,
Epically. Like to action music. Bam bam.
Carlton starts playing.
Oh,
Carlton starts playing the final countdown.
That's just turned.
This the final brain cell. Do-do-do. Sparky's just done with us already.
Yeah, I can.
Right, question for the DM.
Oh, yes, hello.
Remember if we sealed the barrow up when we left?
You didn't.
Did we put the stone?
No, you didn't.
No. Right. Are we off in then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well.
So you climb up. Some of you may remember what it was like there previously. Some of you may not, as you may have been there in body,
Yep.
but you weren't there in spirit. So as you crest the top of the 30-foot hill, it's not as bad as the Circle of Thunder. Yeah, you see the familiar jagged white spikes lining the top, and the one previously tipped over with the tunnel carved straight down with the spiral staircase leading into the darkness below, with just a gentle flickering light that you can see towards the bottom of the staircase, similar to what you saw previously when you were last here. The staircase takes you about 30 feet down. How are you going to do this?
We went northeast.
Well, you're just heading straight down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking charge.
Yep.
What's your marching order?
I'll go first. It's stealthy.
You're gonna.
I'll go at the back.
I'll go.
I'll go second so that I can be Harrison's
Oh,
light.
I'll go
Harrison
third.
doesn't need light.
Oh yeah, he's got goggles.
He has the goggles
Yeah.
of night vision. Is that correct?
So I'm the only one. Me and Malcolm are the only ones who do.
Yeah, it is dark down there,
Right.
apart from the little flickering
'cause
light
I
that you
don't
can
have
see in the
night-
darkness.
I don't know. What's it called? Dark vision? I don't
Yes.
have dark vision.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna just get these flames in my hand as if it were a torch.
So, are you all going to go stealthy in there, or are you sending Harrison in first?
I think we should all go just in case, really.
I'll go stealthily.
Okay. Right. In that case, I would like. I need to do a roll for Carlton, but I would like everyone to roll for stealth with Gioa and Malkuth at disadvantage.
22.
I'm using 2 of my new dice.
And my disadvantage roll is a 10.
My disadvantage roll is a 4.
Carlton rolled well.
Funny thing, even without disadvantage, I got the same thing. So I got 10 twice.
Where do
I
you
got
see?
14 and 3
Ooh dear. Where do you see dark vision?
in race.
Racial
Yeah, that
traits.
would be
Oh,
a
there you go.
racial trait.
Yeah, cool. Right, that's good. Final brain cell. Thanks.
I didn't realize Dragonborns didn't have that.
I mean, you're not full dragons.
No,
Just
we're
saying.
not. I just,
Just saying.
It's just as cool elves.
And goblins, I believe.
there's a lot of races that have dark vision.
Isn't it like,
Just as cool elves.
isn't it like,
Um.
isn't it only like 3 that don't have dark vision?
Something
Anyway.
like that. I watched
Anyway.
people talk about it recently.
Right.
So as you are winding your way, you feel stealthily with what was Harrison first, Gioa next. Gioa holding on to Harrison by the shoulders and just carefully placing his feet down. As a group, you rolled quite well. So the ones that passed are able to assist the rest of you as you wind your way down very carefully to the bottom of the staircase where the tunnel breaches through to the similar round one that you were in before. That we'll just keep it easy. Breaks off to your left and right, and you remember you went left last time.
Right, do you
All
want
the
to go
way.
left?
All the way to the northern. And you see the lights that were flickering around you previously disappear off to the right.
Okay. Are we following the light then, guys? I know I say don't go towards the light, but why not?
Well, who was here last time?
Me.
I was.
How much do you remember? Oh, were you all here?
The light was like wisps.
Oh, it was
So-
Calton that wasn't here.
The spears in it.
It was Calton that wasn't here last
So-
time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Calton's not doing a good job when we're in this place, is he? Right, so yeah, we'll head towards the light then, I guess.
Okay. So as you wind your way around down to the right, this circular tunnel takes you about another 10 feet, and then it branches off. Go on.
So I was gonna say, as we're walking, should we be keeping an eye out for any loose bits? Because last time the floor fell away.
Yeah.
It's true, it did.
So is there a way we can check as we're going?
If you want to make a...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Harrison's the one in the lead, so...
Yeah.
Wand of Secrets. How many charges have you got?
Not the new Harry Potter book.
Okay, what are you going to do with the Wand of Secrets?
I'll let you continue first before.
Okay. If Harrison's in the lead, do you want to... How are you going to be checking... What the hell? What was that? We got, I don't know, it sounded like a bloody thunderstorm going off.
Oh.
What we will have, we'll just change up the music a little bit. There we go, that's better. Okay, so how are you going to be checking for these traps then, Harrison?
Just, I've got my rapier out, and I'm just gently feeling my way
Okay.
like a blind man with his stick in front of me.
Oh, that's what I was literally thinking as you described it.
Do you want to make a perception check? Okay, so as you're moving carefully along the tunnel, just poking at the floor, it's all solid so far. Eventually, after about 10 feet, you get to where the tunnel itself branches off to the left, which would be in southern direction. It seems like there is a light flickering further down that tunnel, and the faint dim glow of one carrying on around the circular tunnel ahead of you.
Right, so which way are we going then? It's alright, turn it off so I can't see you.
We need to have this bloody chat on stream at the same time.
Yeah, you do.
I need to figure out a way to do this. But anyway,
See what?
I have no idea how to do this. But anyway, carry on.
Sorry, which way did you say that the tunnel goes straight on or it branches off?
Yeah, the tunnel carries on going around in, you know, a rough circle with a faint light leading that way, or it branches off in a southern direction to your left. It's like immediate right angle. Boom.
Yeah, I think we should go down that one.
Wait, before we do, I'm going to use one of the charges in my Wand of Secrets and just see if there are any traps in immediate vicinity.
Right. Just remind me, Wand of Secrets.
So, the one has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend an action. You can use an action to expend one of the charges. Secret door or traps within 30 feet if you want pulses and points towards the nearest one.
Okay. As you turn to branch off down this tunnel, You see it sort of winds a little bit, but you can see further down. There's a light just floating in the distance, like last time. It's just sat there, bobbing up and down in the air, just pulsing slightly. And as Gioa concentrates on the wand, feels the tug as he channels his energy into it, and it pulses and points his arm down to just below where the light is floating. You can't see anything particularly at this distance, but his arm is just pointing to just below and in front of where that light is floating.
Okay, there's a trap
Right,
over
well-
there.
In that case, then I shall. If
Have you
it's,
not took it yet?
do you want me to go and check for traps?
Can do.
Yep.
Be careful.
Yes, be very careful.
Roll a rock and see if it's another pitfall.
So what do I roll for checking for traps?
Investigate.
Investigation, yeah. It depends if you want to move towards. Are you moving towards it at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay.
very slowly.
Right. Stealthily?
Yeah.
Yeah, make another stealth check then. That's a 22. Yeah, with 11 for the investigation. Okay. So, as you sidle along, you think as stealthily as you can in these dark caves with this floating light ahead of you. You sort of keep your back to the wall, crouching down low, rapier out in front. You eventually get about 10 feet away from the light as it just sort of dimly hovers there, and you're tapping away at the floor. And just in front of you, about 5 feet, it just gives and crashes down into another pit similar as before. And with that,
Yeah. Go on.
the light starts to move towards you. As you've now kind of given you your place. You've, given yourself away, shall we say, with the noise of it falling. So what do you want to do?
I'll just shout over to everybody, just be careful, there's the same type of pit here like there was before in the last tunnel, and the light is coming towards us.
Don't go towards the
So
light.
just back up a bit just to see if it follows us, and it'll be a safer place to have a go at it if it does.
So you're backing away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming for you. Same speed. Same speed as you're moving.
Uh-oh.
Right, I'll just seeing as I'm at the front then, I'll just take my crossbow out and take a pot shot at it.
Right. Okie dokie. Right, roll to hit.
24.
24, that's most definitely a hit.
That's really good.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay, so I need to find my usual notebook here, because we got straight into it without me even thinking about it. So, with that initial surprise, I need you all now to roll for initiative, if you please. As Harrison lines up his crossbow, takes a shot. You see it pass straight
23.
through the creature, but as it passes into it, it slows down a bit and then just comes out the other side with sort of spectral lights. As if it's pulled some of its essence out when it passed through, and it just thunks into the wall. Yeah, it's done something. For God's sake. His initiative is absolutely pants. It really is.
So, I just got very confused by my dice roll.
I'm sure you did.
The actual initiative, well, it's an 18, but the dice itself said 15. Like
That means you got +3.
Oh yeah, the plus. Okay, sure.
Let's try and set this up. Okay. Let's see what
I'm gonna just go away now. I'm just gonna go wipe out on the ice again. Take off my headphones for a moment.
Without knocking everything.
This is gonna be a good day.
Yeah, that'll do.
Sparky just brought in a full breakfast in bed setup. What? That's what it looks like a tray.
Yeah, that used to be. Yeah, that used to be maybe changing table.
Oh, lovely.
Then we repurposed it into D&D.
Good idea. Portable bathroom.
The idea. Okay.
I'm
No, we'll go with this for now. Get some more of these later. About right. Okay. Right, so that's that.
Christmas time. Christmas wine.
Christmas time with Christmas wine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Christmas.
I think I've shrunk.
What do you mean you've shrunk?
I'm gonna say it, but you do look a bit smaller.
Yeah, just slightly.
There we go. Right, so we've got some
Right,
combat.
that's the order for us, guys.
Cool.
For us four.
I need
I
even
know
rules
there's
for
like
the.
others.
Let's have a look. Nice.
Nice.
There you go. So we have. What can I use for it this time?
Use the dog.
Okay.
Use the gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous dog.
Gelatinous dog.
No. We'll do this wonderful base here.
Just a base.
Just a base, yeah. So this would be where the pit trap was. Harrison's
Right.
backed away around here. Where are the rest of you guys? Did you send Harrison off down the tunnel?
Yeah,
He would have been
yeah,
there.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little tad at the
Maybe.
opposite side of the road.
Do you like when you go like shopping with kids and you're like as long just make sure I can stay you can stay in view. Is that sort of thing?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just make sure I can still see you goes across the
Yeah.
continent.
So there we go.
I can go and look at the magazine as long as I can see you.
We'll leave them down there, it's fine. Right, so your order of business. Evelyn, Malkuth, Harrison, Gioa, and Calton. And you forgot about Calton, did you?
Yeah,
You
what's
didn't
that?
tell us the rule for Carlton.
I didn't need to, because it's right there, see?
What?
It's right in the D&D Beyond thing.
Yeah, you just rolled.
Shh. Shh, it's all good, it's all good.
5 minutes ago.
Shut up, you. Nobody asked you. I had a map to set out, because I didn't know...
Nappy table working.
Well, you see, I don't have time to set up maps and things, because with you lot, if you set up a map, you just avoid it anyway, so yeah. Right, so... Evelyn,
Hello, that's me.
you're up first. I do believe.
Right.
What is your plan?
Right. I'm gonna head down the corridor.
Okay. How far?
As far as I can go without falling into that picture.
Oh, that's fine. What's your movement? 30?
35.
25, 30. 35. So you could be
35.
just here. Just around this corner.
Right. Can I see the floor of the trap?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's this green bit there basically. We'll just class that as
Yeah,
it.
I want to show whether like the corner was in the way. Right, can I shoot an arrow at it?
I mean, the floor of the trap's already collapsed. If that's what you're aiming for.
Oh, okay.
Did-
I misheard that bit then.
Okay,
Oh, don't matter.
Harrison, did you understand bit? I'm just wondering.
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's fine. I was wondering if it
It's
wasn't
just
clear
me,
enough, but no,
no,
it's
not
just
listening.
Townie, so it's okay.
It's just me.
Yeah, it is just you. So yeah, the floor of the trap has collapsed in from Harrison's investigating and sorting it out.
I'm not sure what else to do then.
Shoot at the light.
Yeah, shoot the light.
Yeah, but yeah, just I remember last time I didn't really do much. No, I'll just shoot it.
Okay, go for it.
Pew! That is a 12.
Ooh. Ooh, I didn't realise. That's a miss.
Yeah. Gonna shoot again.
Good job you did roll high, Harrison. I think I might have mischecked last time.
Okay, that's a 25.
Yeah, that one's a hit. So yeah, your first one, you felt like it hit, but it just passed straight through, nothing. The second one, as the form coalesces a little bit, you fire again, and it, like Harrison's bolt, it passes into it, but the arrow seems to slow down, and as it comes out the other side, just essence just passes through with it. Roll for damage. And yes, it is already damaged.
Yeah, I know. I know. Alright, that's 8. And
Okay.
that is a 7. So 15 altogether.
Well, you think it's 15 altogether.
Well, it probably would be half or whatever.
So yeah, as you fire your arrow, passes through, you can see its form just... It looks like it's starting to fade a little bit, struggling to hold on to itself. But it's still coming at you, slowly.
Slowly.
So, is that your go?
That's me all done.
Okay. Oh, that was a good second roll, that, wasn't it? Right, who's next? Malkuth.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Am I able to get beside Evelyn? Facing the light as well?
What's your movement?
40.
Well, you can get next to Evelyn, but you won't be able to see it. Because Harrison is also blocking the tunnel with where he is currently. So you could get to there, but the tunnel is blocked. I mean, you don't have
yeah,
to stay there.
I'll-
I'm just putting you there for positional purposes.
No. I'll move there.
Okay.
Because I was gonna get the breath weapon down the tunnel, but if I
Yeah.
can't, then I can't. So I'll just move there, and then I guess I'll end
Actually-
my turn for now.
You could push your way past Harrison through to there, and you'd probably be able to finish your move there. In that corner. Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
As long as Harrison's happy for you to do so. Yeah, because you can move through a different character. It's just classed as difficult terrain. So yeah.
Okay. I still can't see the light though, right?
5:30.
Or I can now.
You can. Yeah, it's straight down the tunnel ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
So there you are.
That's. Okay. So I'm gonna go with
Seen
Let's see.
yeah. So I'm gonna take an attack action so I can do Breath of the Dragon because
Yep.
it's got the longer range.
No problem.
And I'm gonna go with a 30-foot line of. I'm gonna go with lightning damage.
Okie dokie. Go for it.
So that is 2d6s. the damage. And that is... oh God, why are you doing this to me? 6 plus 3, 6. 9 damage.
So, as you line up, release this torrent of lightning energy straight towards it. You just say it brightens and just lights up the entirety of the tunnel, striking straight towards the light, and it seems to have no effect as it just carries on moving straight through it.
Damn it. I'll end my turn there.
Okie dokie. Harrison, you're up.
Right, is the light at our side of the pit?
No, it's currently hovering right on the edge of it at the other side.
Right, so I will use my crossbow once again then.
Okay, you might just have to, like, push your way past.
I'll just move across the tunnel.
Yeah.
And just leave a bit of a gap in case the other two want to come down. Yeah.
About there?
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's 14 to hit.
Misses. So you line up with your crossbow again, trying to straight towards it, and it just... and this time you don't actually even hit the image of it, you just hit it against the wall and just chunks ricochet.
And I don't think I can use bonus action with a crossbow.
Let's have a look. You're probably correct. However, shall we check anyway? What's up?
Because I don't think.
Oh, I cracked my neck.
Bonus action. Nah, it's rapier. 2 weapon fighting. Yeah, that's all you can do.
Well, that's all I can do then.
Well, you've still got some movement left if you wanted to move back at all, but it's entirely up to you.
Is there room for anybody else to get past?
Yeah, there's, like, I mean, the tunnel's about, according to the battle map, about 10 foot wide, so there's enough room for people to get past you. Obviously, you're kind of first in line at the moment.
It's okay, because I can defend myself if it comes at me.
Fair enough. Right, who's next? It would be Calton, yeah, with an 11. So, Calton, right at the back of the tunnel, just gonna yell, "Leave some for me!" And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, catch up with the rest of you down here. As a bonus action, do we think Calton would charge up any of his spells?
Yeah, probably charge up on his smites. Maybe like Wrathful Smite.
Wrathful Smite, what does that one do?
Isn't that the fire damage and frightened?
Melee weapon attack during spell's duration of attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Okay, yeah. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. Yeah, cool. Right, so he will charge up a Wrathful Smite while he waits in the corner, ready to fight if needed. Okay, what did you roll, Giowa?
A 2.
Oh. Right, you add your dexterity bonus to this, don't you? To initiative, is that right?
Well, I rolled nat 1.
No, I'm just saying you add your dexterity bonus to your initiative, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the wisp should have gone before Calton. But never mind. It's all good, we'll know that for next time. So, the wisp. What can it do?
It can leave us alone and not attack. That's what
I mean, it could do that,
Or it could not.
but it's not gonna. It's just gonna.
It can attack Giowa.
I'm at the very back.
All you've seen of it so far, it's just been gliding along nice and slow, but now it's taken a few points of damage. It flies straight towards Harrison. Speed. You weren't quite expecting.
Shame.
Wow. And it's going to try and shock you.
Use uncanny dodge as a reaction.
You were right there, Malkuth.
It's it's shocking. So I chose an element.
Silly, wasn't it?
Hey, at least you weren't the kind of DM that said, "Hey, you just boosted its stats."
No, I've got the rules for it here. You're all good. You're all good. So that's 12 points of damage. Oh wait, no, I've got to roll to hit first, don't I? That's always the thing. That's that's the 15. That probably misses, doesn't it?
Misses.
Yeah. So there's no point using uncanny dodge, is there really? Okay, so no, that's fine. It's all good. So yeah, it tries to zap you, but you do manage to just dodge out of its way as it lines up and just fires its shock against the wall. Gioa, you're up.
Okay, I am going to charge full speed towards everyone else.
Charge full speed towards everyone else, okay. 10, 15, 20,
Taxes all.
25. Right, so you're kind of right in the middle of everybody now.
Oh. So I can't use anything, can I?
I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know your character. You know your character,
Do you
not me.
beg him?
Turns into bear and cramped space.
No, I think he said bird. Sorry, bad.
Yeah, but I can't become a bear yet.
No, your
No, it's not
staff.
about your staff.
Oh yeah.
It's alright, Tony. I knew what you were on about.
But yeah. You're more Yorkshire.
Freaking noob.
To be honest, I feel like actually using that.
Of course.
I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna make a goose's honk come from the wisp.
Use a charge.
Give it confusion.
Do the honk.
Uses it. Honk.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that wasn't that bad, actually.
Are you kidding?
I can see.
So
I
yeah,
can
as
see
you
geese from my window sometimes.
as you lot are busy fighting
That was random.
this glowing not effervescent, this glowing ephemeral wisp in front of you, you just randomly hear this goose honk come from it. So yeah, that's that. Right. Back to top of the round then. So
Something around here.
yeah, top of the round we have an Evelyn.
Right. I'm thinking I'm gonna move a little bit just to let everyone else by.
Okay. Move
So
a little bit
can
where?
I move past the wisp, up, so I'm behind it, but
Okay.
up to a point where I'm like a couple of bits away, as long as I'm not in the pit.
I mean,
Does that
you
make
would.
sense? So I'm on the edge of the pit.
Okay, on the edge of the pit is here, but it would get an attack of opportunity against you.
It's not gonna hit me anyway. Go on.
Okay.
Give it an opportunity. Give it an opportunity. Go on.
That's a 13.
Challenge it. What?
13.
I've got an armor class of 15.
Oh, well, I'll just give it +2 for the benefit of it then. So no, that is a miss. So yeah, you align yourself up just right on the edge of the pit.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm gonna make sure it hits it at an angle that when the arrow comes out the other side, it isn't gonna hit the other person.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Well, you're gonna try. You're gonna try anyway.
I'm gonna try. If I get like a low number, I'll accept shooting. Who is that in the front? Is that Harrison?
That's Harrison, yeah.
Me.
Yeah, if I get a low, I'll shoot Harrison. Oh well.
Yeah, let's see how this goes first, shall we?
That's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
26.
So that's a hit, so you better roll damage for that one.
Alright, so that is
Thing isn't dead.
a 10.
Okay.
And then that is a 5 on top.
Okay. So, as you release your arrow, it targets straight towards it, and just as the glow gets its brightest, you hit it right smack bang in the center of the glow, and it stops dead, and you can see the arrow just sticking out of it. And as the glow dims, it drops, but it is not very bright at all now. It is holding on to whatever form it can. Yeah, it's very, very hurt right now. Second shot.
Right. Yep. That is an 8, so that's not a hit.
This time you try, but as you're trying not to hit Harrison at the same time, you just put yourself off, you just fire it just above, and it just impacts into the tunnel wall
And you do hit Harrison.
and ricochets off. No, it wasn't that bad a miss. Where the hell did you do a constitution save?
I pressed it by accident.
Okay. I mean, it is very, very close to firing your bow, isn't it? I mean, firing your bow's there, and then constitution saves all the way over there. Okay, yeah, I get that, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, first one, good hit, second one, bad miss.
That's like saying,
Or just,
because I accidentally rolled 10 D100.
or just a regular miss. Anything else you can do, or is that your turn done?
That's my go done.
Okay. Oh, here we go again. Right, who's up next? Malkuth, it's you again.
Yep. Alrighty.
584.
So, is it? Wait, it just dawned on me what you're using for the wisps figure.
Hey, what?
Uh,
It just dawned on you what?
what you're using for the figurine for the wisp?
Why? What am I using?
How did you? It looks like two cubes.
Yeah, it's just a base without the actual
Oh.
figure on it. It's the base for the Dragonborn, the initial Dragonborn figure that I ordered 2 months ago. The base has just been sent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
After
Accidentally rolled
I
100
am-
D100.
after me, dude, seriously, I have to scroll right back to see what everybody's initiative now. Just behave. Oi,
I
and
am
you.
going to move into melee range because it's getting a little crowded here. So
Yep, that's
it'd be
fine. You
probably
can
not
just
wise. Not gonna be wise to use a breath weapon here.
yeah, you can just move around, and you can get into a range of punchness.
Yep. I'm gonna start with an unarmed strike.
That'd be a good way to start.
That is not a good roll. That was a 10.
Yeah, no, 10 completely misses. You try to hit it, but it just fades out just as you go to smack, and your fist just passes straight through the air where it would have been.
I'm gonna go use a key point and go with flurry of blows. So please hit first run. That is a
Second strike, you go to miss, and same again, you just completely air punch. No connection.
Okay. Last attempt. That is a 16 plus.
This time you time it perfectly. As the glow brightens, you manage to... And you just feel some resistance as your punch connects.
And the damage is... 4. That was 4. That was a 1 on damage.
That's cool. So whoosh, you punch it, it connects, you feel some resistance, and as your fist passes through, you see just little wisps of light pull through as you punch follows through to the other side. It is still there, but hanging on by a wisp.
I had my turn.
Right, Harrison, what did you roll?
12.
12. Yeah. And what's your dexterity?
+4.
Yeah, you see, technically, last turn, the wisp should have gone before you, but it's gonna do it this turn.
Do
Because-
it right then.
Yeah, I am gonna do it, you worry. So, as you're all gathered around, watching the brightness fade and dim slightly, well, a lot less than it was previously, all of a sudden, whoosh, just disappears. And you don't see anything. You can you still feel like you can sense it's there, but you can't see it anymore. So the light completely disappears, so it's as it was. Those of you that have dark vision, that's all you can see now in your muted greys and dark tones. And those of you without dark vision, the tunnel is pitch black again. And it tries to move away.
Very lit, is it?
I'm blind.
You really reached with that one, didn't you? And it tries. It is now invisible. And it tries to move away. So I suppose you can feel that it was there. So Harrison, Malkuth, you guys get attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Wait, how do I do this?
So now whoosh,
Mine was
you try and lash out. Nothing. Malkuth?
Do I just roll to like an attack?
Yeah, just, right click, select disadvantage, and then roll.
This is the hit, right?
Yeah, just a regular unarmed strike.
Okay. Roll for the hit with disadvantage. That is
Nope.
a miss.
Air hit. And then it carries on. Passes past Evelyn. Also, you can have a go with it if you wanted to.
Yeah, well then. Any weapon or just...
Whatever you would just react with.
I'm gonna be honest, in character, like, for a quick reaction, it would just be a dagger, wouldn't it? Because that's the easiest to access.
Well,
So-
you'd have your axe at your side, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
And
I
you
guess, yeah.
you normally use your axes, so I would imagine you'd just go straight for them.
Yeah. Yeah, was it with disadvantage, did you say?
Yes,
Cool.
because it is invisible.
That's an entire 4.
An entire force. So no,
No, 9.
you just as you feel it sort of in your general area, you try to hit and completely miss, and now you don't see it at all. So it's completely disappeared from your view.
So, we're gonna carry on then.
So Harrison, you're up. If you want to carry on.
Right. Yeah, I'll move up towards. How far away am I from the pit?
You're about 10 feet away from it. Thankfully, you have the
So
night
if
vision,
I-
so you can see.
If I make a running jump, have I got enough movement to get over the pit if I land at the other side?
Yes, yeah, 10 feet to get up to a
Right.
pit. The pit's about 5 feet across. a quick athletics check. No, sorry, acrobatics check. I always get the two mixed up.
Oh. And I have +7 on that.
You're all right. It's a running jump across 5 feet, straight over to the other side. Not a problem. Yeah. So as you move further down, you can see that it does indeed open up into a wider room. Let me see what I can do. So open it up for you. I'll be right back. I can just hear the battle music going on. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Probably not. Am I right? Gotta go with yes.
It's fixed.
What? Right. There we go. So, opens up into a smallish cavernous... No, not cavernous, because that's a different thing. A smallish cave-like room.
Very similar to the one we had before.
Sort of. Yeah, kind of like that. I'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go like that. That'll do. So yeah, it's a little bit wider to the left and down straight in front of you.
Right.
So,
Right, guys, are you coming across? There's a big cave here. Well, a sort of biggish cave. If you want to come explore.
I can't see
Yeah.
anything.
Well, I can. That's all that matters.
I kind of need to be guided.
you have the ability to make yourself be able to see.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I mean, unless you're specifically hunting for it in there, I mean, you can't see that you know of that there's anywhere that it could have gone. But
Yeah.
it depends if you're going to be hunting for it or not, so that's up to Harrison. So that's up to Harrison.
Well, well, I don't know. Are we going to explore this cave and see what's in it?
Probably.
Okay.
I think we should
Well,
only.
gonna.
I think we should only attack it if it comes back and tries to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay, right. Music's now changed. So, you having a look around here?
Excuse me.
So, who else is going to be coming into the room with
I
you?
produced
Okay, so
I'll come in.
as Gioa produces his usual fiery flame in his palm, light blooms around the rest of you. So now, Malkuth, you are able to see, as long as you stick fairly close to Gioa with his handmade torch, casting glow, flickering off the walls of the tunnel, and you're feeling a little bit, claustrophobic due to the height of the tunnel. It's not too small, but for you, it's a little bit more crowded.
I am tall.
So are you all heading into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, yeah, if you all just want to make a quick acrobatics check for me.
I'll go last, because there's something that I want to try to do.
Oh. That's a 10.
Yeah, you're fine. You clear it with ease,
got a
straight into
13.
the room. Yeah, not a problem for you either. Landing the other side. Let's have a look, see what Carlton would get. Acrobatics. Yep, even with his armor and his shield dragging him, clears it with ease.
Okay, is there anything, like, grabbable on the roof of the cave?
On the roof of the cave, not particularly.
Ah, okay, so I was going to try and use Thorn Whip and kind of try and swing across like like I'm friggin' George of the Jungle.
I mean, you can like use it and try and grab one of your party to do it that way.
I'll grab Evelyn.
Wow. What, you gonna make an attack against Evelyn? What's the range on it?
30 feet.
Jesus.
And if I wanted, I'd probably pull Evelyn into the spike trap. So I could pull someone 10 feet.
Is it a
closer.
roll to hit?
Yes, melee spell attack.
Okay. He's trying to attack you with his thorn whip right now.
No, I'm trying to wrap it around you so I can just easily swing across.
Are you gonna let Evelyn know that you're doing this?
I just shout, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna wrap a spiky vine around you so I can get across this pit. And then I do it without even, and then I just do it. That's a 15 plus 6, that's a 21.
For God's sake. So as he casts this loop of thorny vine in his hand, yells this warning out towards Evelyn, you just turn around and is like, what's he on about? And he just lashes it and it just wraps around your waist.
Ew.
How much damage does it do?
2d6 piercing damage. I will use some of my old dice because these guys roll awfully.
So you better hope that's low damage or something's coming back for you.
That's 8. I
8.
got a 5 and a 3.
8 points of piercing damage as this vine wraps around your waist, piercing into your skin with all the thorns.
Can I cut it?
You can
I cut
indeed.
the thorns?
I'm gonna try pull Evelyn towards me.
What the hell?
Can I cut it?
As a reaction, yeah. Make a. Does it have any? Like
Creatures larger or smaller than you? I'd say Evelyn's taller than me.
No, you're same size.
Ah.
It means large or small. You're
okay.
both medium.
So it doesn't take into account height.
No.
Oh, so I can't.
I don't think Evelyn's taller than you anyway, to be honest.
How tall's Evelyn?
The spell's damage
Evelyn's
increases by
4 man, I
1d6,
think.
so it wouldn't
You're an inch taller than me.
be- Does it say anything about how much? Right, just make a roll to hit. What are you using? Your axe or your?
It'll be my axe.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, axe for chopping planks.
That is
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. You, as you see the the strand that is pulled taut from you, you just chop down at it. Roll for damage.
I don't realise this, and I jump across anyway.
Yeah. Athletics.
That is
Acrobatics.
7.
Slices straight through it.
That
So as-
is
This better be a good roll.
14.
14. As Gioa runs and drags himself with a thorn rip, just as you cut through, He just touches his feet on the other side just as it snaps, but he manages to keep his balance without falling into the pit. Is it concentration spell or?
No.
So now you have a very much shorter thorn whip in your hand, with half of it still wrapped around Evelyn.
I'm gonna just go over and try and hit Evelyn with it. It's like,
Come on.
I was jumping across.
While trying to rend her flesh from her body. Harrison
boy.
steps in front just to split you up. It's like, I'll take that as you stepping in front to intervene. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, stop
Good
being
call,
an
not to push him in the
idiot.
pit.
And Carlton, as per usual, is like, oi!
Pointing at Gio and one at Evelyn and saying, well, if you don't behave, you'll both get stuck.
I thought you were gonna say if you don't behave, you're both going on the naughty step.
And Carlton
Yeah.
just severely reprimands the idiocy of Gioa for doing such a thing. As you can see, the blood just sort of trickling down around your cloak.
As this is happening,
As you pull the thorn whip, I'm assuming you're pulling it off and just casting it aside.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just fades.
as this is happening, I'm gonna try and sneakily cast mold earth to just excavate a 5-foot hole underneath Evelyn.
Make a sleight of hand check. I don't know.
A 5. It's a somatic spell.
Yeah. So
So.
as this is going on,
Hula baba without the hula baba.
Evelyn, you see him trying to do some sort of crazy stuff with his hands, sort of pointing in your direction.
Right.
He's and you feel the earth underneath you. You feel the earth move. Just underneath your
know-
feet slightly.
Have anyone seen the film 300?
Yeah.
Do you know this? This is Sparta.
Yeah.
Can I give that a go? Just
Well,
to teach you a lesson.
You could try, but you'd have to get through Harrison and Carlton first.
Just
And
shoves them to one
Harrison-
side, Sparta kicks it.
No, sorry. Harrison controls himself. Carlton just grabs you by the scruff and says, "Enough! Stop." No, it's not. No, it's like serious. No, it's not funny now. You're just being stupid. Pack it in, you little idiot. Are you just laughing at him?
No, I'm laughing in real life. But in game, I'm sad.
Right.
I
Well,
can't attack Evelyn anymore.
well, why would you? I thought you'd, made friends for life.
No, that was
Apparently not.
I wished upon a shooting star to become friends with Thelma, not Evelyn.
Okay. Right. Are you going to stop being an idiot? This
Fine.
is Carlton talking to you. Are you going to apologise to Evelyn?
No, she started it.
Right, he just pushed. No. Carlton would not do that. I mean, I would. Stood on the edge of the pit and just like, well, fuck off. Fuck off then, you little shit. Carlton.
Don't behave, you don't get there.
Yeah. You hear that?
No.
Yeah, well, that's a warning from Harrison. If you don't behave, you're going head first in pit. And we'll seal it up
Well, that's
over
what I
your
was
head.
gonna do.
I think.
Sparta kicks me and
Yeah, but I think, was that pointed towards them both? Was that comment aimed towards them both? Yeah, I thought so.
I can imagine like Evelyn under her breath is just like, I like to see you try. Just under her breath.
Oh dear, oh dear.
stabs Evelyn.
And
Right,
that-
are we going to this cavern? This cave?
Yeah, I think at this point, Carlton will probably just wander up and just tap you on the shoulder and just cast a quick cure wounds. First level. for 3 points of healing.
Was that on me?
Yeah, he's rolled a 1.
There we go.
It's like, I'm sorry, he's an idiot.
Right, so we're going to investigate this cave then.
Okay. Yeah. Now you've got some light. You can see in proper colour again. Oh no, you've dropped your flame by doing your torch. Unless you want to cast it again.
Yeah, I'll just get
By doing your thorn whip, yeah. Right. Brings it back out again.
I've just held the fire in one hand and just used the whip in the other.
Cool. So, as you look around, over in the far end, so down here, you see what looks like sort of haphazard, at first glance, pile of bones and what looks like a saddle, but it looks like it's partially rotted away.
Great.
Okay, I'll go and investigate the saddle then.
Okay, so
I just imagine
as you
it's
walk
something-
towards it, and you stood there having a look, the bones start to move. They all start to form together. And while you stood there, they just join all these bones, and stood before you is a skeletal horse. And it just sort of
Lovely.
paws at the ground and turns and looks Harrison. And it's just there with you.
Aw.
Can I approach it?
Wait
your
turn.
I'll just pull my hand out and try and pat it on its nose, just to let it know that
Puts you in the face.
no danger here.
So, as you reach out your hand, it bows its head, and you touch what would be the face, but yeah, it is just smooth, skeletal, just smooth bone. But it lowers its head as if to acknowledge the touch, and you sort of feel, it's hard to explain, but you can feel kind of friendliness towards you come from that first touch.
I shout over to Giowa, is there any chance that you can talk to this horse? Don't attack it, just ask it, is there anything we can do, and how did it get here?
Sure, and I can speak with animals and walk up to it.
Okay.
Hello there.
Kind of looks at you.
So, what happened here?
Looks at you.
When you need to speak with Dad. And speak with animals.
It's not an animal anymore.
Yeah, it's an undead.
Look at me being smart.
Just make an investigation check, because you were investigating it, wasn't you, Harrison? Okay. So you do happen to notice there is some embroidery on the less rotten side of the saddle. You can see the letters AL, and then there's a bit of a gap. OND, another little of a gap, sort of a partially rotted letter, and then R at the end. So AL space GOND space R.
Well, it looks like that was somebody's name that was embroidered on this saddle. It was either the horse's name or it was the owner's name.
If we make a note of the name, maybe we could check it out when we get back to the village. See if anyone knows.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering
Who's your
if
note taker?
if we can work out what the name is, if this horse will respond to it.
Maybe. What was it again? Sparky?
AL.
AL space.
Yeah, go on.
AL space OND space
Yeah.
Almonda.
Should we just type it in chat? It'll be easier. I think. Kind of got the first part again.
AL
AL. I
OND.
think Sparky's typed it. The map. There we go.
Or for the Twitch chat, if anybody is perusing.
Perusing.
Yeah, it'll show up on the YouTubes afterwards as well. So there you go.
Almonda.
Alexander or.
Or two spaces.
Get rid of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just ask everyone, if I turn into a horse, do you think I'll be able to talk to it?
As Psych has just interesting name suggested, I think now would probably be a good time for a break.
Yes.
So yeah, we might see a Carlton re-emerge soon, but let's take a break for now, and yeah, we'll be back after these short messages. It is not the great time for a number 2. Shut the door.
Ah, son of a whore!
What the flippity jippers was that?
I closed the door on my foot.
Well, that was silly, wasn't it?
Yes, it's very much close.
I wouldn't recommend doing something like that again.
I've been put in enough pain this week.
There's a story there, I can feel it coming.
I was on my way to work, slipped on ice,
Told
fell
you.
on my back.
Well, that was silly. Wear better,
End of story.
should wear better shoes.
Our winter boots!
Clearly not good enough, are they?
Wear better winter boots.
And the fact that we had extreme freezing rain earlier this week and it still hasn't disappeared.
No, I won't. I'm guessing not everybody is back yet.
Seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I could stack those up and stuff. This music's cool, I like it. Tabletop audio. Does some really great atmospheric sort of 10-minute tunes. Tabletopaudio.com. Go check them out. I highly recommend it. Do 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 do. Oh dear. We're just waiting for Tony doing his number 2, is that it? I think we are, aren't we?
Quite possibly.
So the homebrew, it's coming together a little bit more now, mostly in my head, but you know, I've been making notes. I think I've fleshed out kind of how I want things to go for at least the first couple of sessions.
No, that's all the real campaign in the first few sessions.
And I know now where I want it to be starting from as well. So I've narrowed that down on the map. Let me see if I can maybe load Incarnate while we're here. Might be able to shoot. What are you doing? Are you actually playing something while you're waiting?
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
Not
You
like
just,
something.
we could sit and talk, you know. So I'll just give you a quick sneaky peek of the area. I mean, if I should I do it on stream though?
Oh.
Show you it on stream.
No.
No, it's not like this is an area. I've still got a bit of work to do on the zoomed in version of the map. So it's not like I'm going to be giving anything away. But compared to the giant map, let's have a look, can we? There you go. So this area around here, it's going to be somewhere in this part.
Right.
So yeah, compare that to well, basically a nice easy way that you can do it. I didn't make any changes. So obviously you know the world map, don't you? You've seen the world map. Have you done your number 2 now, Tony? Apparently not. Must be a big one. It's a bit of a struggle. So yeah, you're on here. So if you zoom right in, obviously zoom in on the large map, it doesn't look as good. But you can crop areas out of it, so it's going to be over on this here continent. If that helps anybody with your backstories and such. This one.
Ah, okay. I still need to figure out where my thing's gonna be.
So these are a few things I've got set up.
A new map, isn't it?
Just hide this. Anyway, that's enough for now. What do you mean a new map?
From where I decided before.
What's a new map from where you decided before?
From where I decided my thing's gonna be. Last time.
It's not a new map.
Oh, is it?
No.
Oh, did you change it?
No. Where you decided where your home village is nothing to do with where you wanted your home village to be is where you want your home village to be. Yeah, I've not changed the world map, I've just zoomed in on an area.
Oh.
So that's all. So yeah. So that's that. Right. Is Tony going to be much longer, or should we just start without him?
I think the toilet ate him.
I think so. I think it was a friggin' toilet mick. Although I didn't hear any screams.
It reminds me of this one horror movie.
And that's enough of that.
Long story short, involved a kraken type sea creature.
Cool. It's
Did it
interesting.
absorb a toilet?
Hey, do you know what's really funny?
No.
I didn't realise this, but like on the contents page is the skeletal horse. Look at that.
Oh,
That's really cool.
So there you go. That is what you see before you right now. If that helps with the description at all.
Hell yeah, now we know exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Use a high potion on it.
Tony?
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh, you're back. Cool. Right, let's crack on then. So yes,
Sorry, I got caught up with something.
caught up with a large one that you couldn't force out.
Nah, sorted something out for Flatmate.
Oh, okay.
I thought the toilet ate you.
Yeah, we thought it was a toilet mimic.
Yeah, it was a mimic.
Okay, cool.
You just had to dispatch them and then...
Right, so yes, this skeletal horse has appeared before you. You feel as if it is friendly towards you now, Harrison. Gio has tried his best to talk to it, but failed. Because it is not an animal.
I shall just is your name Alivonda?
Who?
No.
Is your name what?
Alivonda.
Alivonda.
Yeah.
Just kind of looks at you. Doesn't give you any sign that it understood what you were saying.
Right. Well, I'm stumped.
I have an idea. If I transform into a horse, would you be able to understand me?
You don't know.
No. It's, well, I wouldn't have thought so if you can't talk to it.
Right,
I
turn
was
into
gonna
a
say
horse.
now that
Now
Gio
there
has
is-
seen a skeleton horse, wouldn't he be able to turn into a skeleton horse?
No, it can only wild shape into animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Or beasts. Does it count as?
Anybody
Well,
got
I-
to speak?
Beast
Undead.
shapes,
I
yeah.
think it would fall under like
Yeah, undead
beast.
undead is not a beast. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I see if there's anything else in the room that might help us here?
You
Yeah.
can feel free to have a look around.
But yeah, I've turned into
Right.
a horse.
Is this investigation or?
No, it's
If you're just having a shut up. If you're just having a look around the room, or are you poking and prodding in areas?
We'll have a poke and a prod, I think.
That'll be investigation then, yeah.
That's 15.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. So as you say, poking and prodding around, you sort of have a glance around, and over here, over this side, you can see out of this wall there's a smaller little tunnel which leads into the wall. It's possibly about 2 feet wide,
Okay.
and it looks very roughly carved out. So it looks as if anything, you'd have to squeeze down it. It could be difficult for some of you to actually get through there.
Would you say it's child-sized?
One way to find out.
I mean, I am a horse at the moment.
I can probably make it down, to be fair. I'm only 4'9".
It's not horse
And I'm
size.
quite small.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just talk to the horse in horse form and just say, "What is your name in horse?"
Raises its head and just looks up at you. Or looks you,
Well, I
skull to eye.
investigate it to see if there's anything else in there.
Okay, I turn back into my.
Roll for investigation. The horse now becomes a Giower again. As in the living horse. 15. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. A few rocks, maybe a few scraps left over from the original saddle. But nothing else of
Right.
note.
Can I
Hey, what's
head
that over
through
there?
that gap?
Hey Evelyn, what are you doing?
You can?
Do I have to roll?
No,
Can I just
you
walk through?
squeeze into it easy enough.
Okay.
2 feet wide,
Do
yeah.
I see anything?
It's fairly dark in there. With your dark vision, it's like it's a winding tunnel. Nothing seems to stand out for you.
Okay, can I head down a little bit further?
You can indeed. How far are you gonna go?
How far is the tunnel?
Well, you don't
I
really
can
know.
see.
You don't really know that. It heads about maybe 10 feet down before it sort of takes a turn to the left.
Alright, I'll head to that part before it takes turn, but can I have my burn arrow ready, just in case?
Yes.
There's something in the corner.
Yeah.
So I ready my
absolutely.
arrow.
Okay. So yeah, you walk down about as far as the first turn around. More tunnel. It heads about 5 feet before it turns to the right.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing while Evelyn's clambering down the tunnel?
I'm gonna follow her down.
There's something sticking up across from me. What is that?
That's a bit of scenery.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just
just-
follow Evelyn
It's just a
down.
bit of scenery that it's just a bit of scenery that I threw together. You mean this bit?
Now it's
You what?
It just looked like there was the dark bit just a bit further across. It just looked like it was something sticking up, but it's a shadow.
Oh right, okay. Oh, you mean like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just boop, just shadow.
The
Very-
shadows.
What I need to do is I need to get some sort of light on here so it casts more light above it, so you don't have this issue with the.
I
Shadows and
actually
things.
thought that shadow was something as well.
Do you know? Doesn't take much, does it, to distract you lot?
Ooh, shiny!
I mean, in the first session, it took a door for about half an hour, just a regular door,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm sure there was something else, but yeah, in this
There was
one,
a rune that you mentioned. That...
oh yeah, the rune that I just happened to, some runes on the wall.
Makes me think of that one TikTok you posted about planning out like whole like encounter.
Yeah.
Nah, we are going. We'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. And then when I finally
Yeah.
do the encounter, you're like, "No, this piece piss, this destroyed. Thanks very much. Next." So yeah, I need to put a little bit more thought into any encounters that I make up.
So there's what we're going to tell with our investigation scores. There's nothing else of note in this room.
Nope, nothing else. Apart from some walls, some floors, bit of ceiling,
A skeletal horse.
a skeletal horse, and a thin winding tunnel that Evelyn is making her way down as you speak.
I'm joining with produce flames in my hand.
And flamethrowers following behind. Is that wise? Going down a small tunnel with Evelyn.
You got a point there.
With my burn arrow ready, if you jump scares me.
Well, it's not sneaking, so your passive perception will see the glow of the flame coming towards you.
Oh, it's a wisp.
Oh god. Who invited this 12-year-old to join us? Oh wait, that was me. Okay, so you're in the tunnel. The rest of you have investigated.
Yeah. What? I'm just trying to think what we can do with this horse.
Well, as you're wandering around, you notice the horse is following you.
Oh,
Oh, right.
You specifically,
Okay.
Harrison.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Got a pet.
you gotta...
Come down. Come down.
No.
Come down the hole and see what it does.
Also, did you know anyone who had them initials, like, on any ships or out?
Right.
I don't think.
Harrison, just make a standard intelligence check for me.
Oh.
Rolls a
Oh.
rolls a one.
Oh, there.
Smash his head against the wall.
Brain falls out of here.
Oh,
Brain
is that on defense?
No, it's under intelligence.
Brain siphons out of ear.
There you go.
What?
Okay, so as you're thinking about the name, you do remember that Xanth was telling you the story of the Dragon Slayer and the name of the lady who came to slay the dragon, the Lady Alagonda.
Alagonda. Yeah.
My
That's it.
Who fought and
Alagonda,
killed
yeah.
the dragon
Yeah.
Azdraka.
That's I've got it wrote down. Oh, what, Dave?
Yeah, I thought it would have been a lot easier than you made it, but there we go. At least I know
Yeah.
for future that I don't really have to come up with anything complex. I've just got to remember, okay, when did they last do that? 3 weeks ago? I ain't going to remember nout.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
it's
got
probably
it wrote
about-
down in my notes.
Yeah.
Vladimir Alagonda. And Hersa.
Yeah. So there you go.
So it's our horse. So, I wonder if we take the horse where she's buried.
Ooh, could do.
While you're thinking about doing that, Evelyn, you've made your way
Yes.
further down the tunnel. You got this 5 foot bit in front of you before it turns right again.
I want to just kind of try and get.
I didn't speak to you, did I? I was speaking to Evelyn right now. Just patience. Dude, it's Evelyn was down there first. You're following, okay? We'll get to you, don't worry. Unless there's something evil that you're planning on doing. I can see by that look there probably is.
Stab me.
It's gonna get that whip out again.
It's gonna turn into a snake and then bite me.
He's gonna get the whip out, set it on fire, and then burn you at the same time. Right, Evelyn, what are you doing? Come on.
That's actually a really good idea. It's actually a really good
Right,
idea
we're
for
gonna-
a spell combo.
I don't know if
We're
it
gonna
worked.
keep heading down
Okay.
the loop.
Right,
in
so
hallways,
yeah,
whatever it is.
5 feet down, turns right again. There's another about 5 or 6 feet of tunnel ahead of you.
Okay, let's keep going. Woo.
Okay, head down, turns right again. At this point, are you just following on?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the glow of the flame behind you. It's following. It's keeping pace with you. Are you moving stealthily or normally or
Stealthily.
stealthily? Make a stealth check.
Stealthily.
Both of you. Okay, stealth checks, please.
That is a 10.
That's an 11.
Okay. You both think you're moving quietly,
I think.
but your glow kind of gives you away. Right, so as you turn around down this next bit, turn to the right again. There's about a maybe 10-20 foot stretch tunnel ahead of you.
I was gonna say be careful of traps, but Evelyn's in.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking.
So why would I point out traps?
Right, I'm gonna very cautiously walk forward, sort of making sure the ground in front of me is safe enough.
So you're checking for stuff then.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check.
That's a full 14.
Okay. As you make your way down this part of the tunnel, with the extra glow of Gioa following behind you from his produced flame, about halfway down the tunnel, you see in the ground there's a bit slightly raised.
Yeah.
Looks a bit odd for the rest of the tunnel.
Does it look like a pressure plate?
Do you want to investigate?
Yeah.
Accidentally. puts
Investigate
things
away.
where Flamethrowers fly down.
That is a nat 1, so yeah. A no. I'm guessing.
You think it's a
Um,
rock?
You get down to it, you're like, I mean, I think it is, but I can't be sure.
Whilst you have to roll like a commoner, I'm going to use my wand of secrets. Again,
How many charges have you used now?
3 and nothing
Okay,
happens
so
on
where
its own.
you're maybe about 10 feet behind, so you've just come around the corner and you can see Evelyn ahead of you. And you concentrate on the wand, you feel it pulse and it drags your hand down and points down to just in front of Evelyn.
Don't worry, it's fine. Now hide the wand. This time.
You hear Gioa behind you, about 10 feet, as you're trying to have a look at whatever this is on the floor. He just says, "Don't worry, it's fine."
Okay, I wanna. So, can I just have a look and see if the wand stopped pointing towards it?
Well, if you've put it away, then...
Because I just wanna pull it out and show that it isn't pointing towards it. To prove that.
Okay, so you cancelled it,
is.
you put it away, and then you got it back out again. Yeah, it's just
Look,
regular
it's-
wand again.
Look, it's not pointing towards it, so it must just be like a rock or something.
I don't think Evelyn's as stupid, that's the thing. And she
Hey.
doesn't trust Gioa anywhere.
I mean,
Sparta kicks you into it.
you what?
No.
Alright, thank you. It is there, whatever it is, it's there. You've not moved into it, you've not moved over it. It's up to you what you want to do.
Right, I'm going to carry on down the hallway a little bit more. I think, or like the corridor.
Okay, you're just gonna walk
Sort of
straight,
avoiding it.
avoiding it. How are you gonna
Yeah.
avoid? How are you gonna avoid it?
Does it take up like a big chunk? Can we not go around it, or does
about-
it have to be jumping
It's
over?
just across the whole of the
Right, we'll jump
width of
over
the
it then.
tunnel. It's about 5 feet long.
Right.
It's
We'll
very
jump over it so this can go very badly.
yeah. It's quite difficult to actually make it any kind. I mean, because you're having to walk sort of sideways along because it's only 2 feet wide is this tunnel, so and maybe about 6 feet high, so it's going to be difficult to jump across it, but if you want to try it, you can do with a
Okay,
disadvantage.
Well, see when it's quite like compact, can I not just sort of climb over it then using?
I
the
mean,
wall?
you can certainly try.
Right, would that be dexterity or would that be strength for climbing?
For climbing, you're talking athletics. Athletics
Oh,
for
that's
climbing,
better.
yeah. But
Cool.
still, due to the confines of the tunnel, still with disadvantage.
Okay, that's a 7.
So, as you try and brace yourself on the sides of the wall, sort of holding your arms and your elbows to try and lift you up, some of the wall gives way and you slide down and you just land your foot on top of the pressure plate. And as you do, you hear a click and the walls of the tunnel just collapse in on both of you.
Slowly or just very fast?
Just collapse in straight away. You are now. Listen to me first, okay? You are now buried in the tunnel, both of you. You are
Yay!
blinded and restrained.
And
You are, let's see, 10,
Neither of us don't
20.
know where we've gone.
You are 30 feet inside this tunnel, and you are 20 feet inside this tunnel.
So
You are
actually able to cast mold earth and just get rid of it.
restrained and blinded. Let's have a look. You guys nearby hear the sound of this tunnel collapsing from where Evelyn and Gio disappeared. So as this happens, you are completely covered in all this soil and rock and loose earth, and in effect, it's very difficult to breathe now.
Can I cast mold earth or not?
Let me just check on restrained. Restrained
Does it say anything
speed becomes 0, and it can't get any benefit from advance to its speed. Attack rolls against creature. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. What does Mold Earth say?
So, choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that's 5 foot cube and you manipulate it in the following ways. From the iron who, if you target the area of loose earth, you can instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, or deposit it up to 5 feet away.
And where are you going to put it?
I want to try excavate it.
And how are you going to excavate it? Where is it going to go? There's nowhere to excavate it.
I want to kind of move it.
What else does it?
Behind me.
What else does it say? The whole tunnel has collapsed. All of it. You are buried as it currently stands. Yeah. I'm just checking on the rules for. See if I can find the rules for suffocating, just in case.
Woo!
So, you guys, once you hear this sound of, what are you doing?
I was just checking. 'Cause I thought I had a pickaxe in my inventory, but I haven't. So, I guess we ought to head into the tunnel and try and dig them out.
Right, you need to roll. Actually, yeah, just roll some initiative for me, all of you, because we're at an important stage now.
Okay.
I need to get the player's handbook.
18.
All of us means me and Goa as well.
Yep.
But please,
Oh.
please,
Because-
please, once, give me a good roll.
If you guys,
Oh my god, that's better than usual.
if you guys are
Better
In
than
effect.
usual, I got 11.
having to hold your breath, ooh, Carlton got a 5, and suffocating.
Oh.
Time is an important thing right now. Couldn't happen to two
Oh,
nicer
yeah.
characters. That is entirely true.
Let me just quickly get out my backup character.
Don't worry, I think you might be alright if these guys get to you in time.
Actually, yeah, I'm not. I still need to actually finish my backup character.
Because I think you have minutes, whereas in actions there are seconds. Yeah. Suffocating. Here we go. 183. Right. So, how are we looking for initiative? Who's acting first?
Granny.
Harrison.
Harrison. So, right. What are you doing, Harrison?
Right, I am heading straight down the tunnel.
Right. What? You're heading. Yep. Go.
To try and start digging them out.
Let's try and start digging them out. Okay, cool. So, what we can do, so that's... Actually, let's use this.
And I have got my bandana around my face, stopping the suck getting into me.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So... Using an action. That's cool. Right, let me just get the map bit sorted. So, what I said was... Sort of... Yeah, that's close enough. I'm just trying to get the tunnel to the right dimensions as I described. Kind of thing. And then that's about right. So Gio, no, it's Evelyn there. Gio up here. I think that was about right. So 10, 5, 5. Yeah, that's about right. So that's where you two are. So Harrison, you were over here, so can dash to around here. Let's just go with move it there. Okay. Close enough. So you want to use your action to start digging? Yeah.
If I'm close enough, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get there. That's not a problem. You can dig out like you managed to dig out about 5 feet of it just hastily because it's all fairly loose. So you're just using your hands or whatever you've got nearby. Do you have any tools or anything on you?
No, I don't think.
Okay. So yeah, you're just digging away and just throwing it all behind you. You managed to get about 5 feet in.
I've got a crowbar.
I mean, it's going to help, yeah. It's got a flat end, hasn't it? So you can just dig away and dig away and dig away. Okay, who's next on the list? Malkuth.
Be me.
Okay. Well, Harrison's kind of in front now, so block the way. What do you want to do?
To make a chain and as I pass it back to, you know.
All right, yeah. So just clearing out from behind you at the
You
same
know.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Malkuth, what do you want to do?
I had a thought, but then it went out of my freaking head.
Just blame Granny. It's fine.
It actually is Granny's fault.
Wow.
Because I was just about to say it, and then she spoke. I was like, whoop, there it goes. Because I was going to, because I'm assuming there isn't enough space for us to be side by side, is there?
No. So it's only 2 foot wide. Is this tunnel?
Yeah. Damn it.
But as Harrison has mentioned, if she's or he is clearing out the dirt and pushing it behind, then you could sort of clear it out behind. Then like a chain gang type thing. For want of a better phrase. Okay, who's up next?
I'll do that.
Evelyn. Right. Evelyn, what is your Constitution modifier? Evelyn's muted. Evelyn must be busy doing something.
14 plus 2. I didn't realise I was muted.
So your modifier, that's +2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier. So you can manage to hold your breath for about 3 minutes. So you've got about... No. So, you've got
do 1 minute.
You got a decent amount of time to manage to dig them out of there. Well, to dig Evelyn out of there. But you are currently blind, restrained. You can't move. You can't really do anything. So yeah, who's next? You're just kind of there going... Gioa. What's your Constitution modifier? Same as Evelyn. Okay, so you can manage to hold your breath for about 3 minutes. You're there like... So what are you going to do?
Am I actually able to cast Mulder?
There's nowhere to move it to at the moment. As it currently stands, you are trapped. There's nothing around you. You could try and move this earth, but it wouldn't go anywhere.
So how long is this tunnel?
This tunnel?
Like,
You're about 30 feet into it.
That means if I wanted, I could just shoot some rocks out of the other end.
No, because you need to see it, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You need to see it to know where to move it. As these guys get closer, you're likely able to do that. Have you remembered your idea?
Oh, yeah, I can't use our check, can I? So,
Yep. If there's nothing you can do, we'll move on to Carlton.
I was gonna give Gio a word of warning in case Gio, Little Spark, decided to try and use Wild Shape. Do not do a mouse.
I would instantly die.
Do not do a mouse.
Yeah, but it would be fine because the mouse would die and then Gioa would spring back up again. That's what happened. Yeah. What?
Could I use conjure animals?
And do what?
Oh yeah, it says you can see the
Right. No. I don't think you can do anything, can you? You just gotta stay there and wait. Okay, Carlton's up. Carlton charges in behind you to help with the excavation of the earth. Okay. So we're back to Harrison.
Right, I'll just carry on digging.
Okay, so you're digging. So is that basically how this is gonna go?
Probably.
Well,
You dig?
there's not a lot else I can
No.
do, is there really?
Well, I don't really know what Carlton can do as such in this point. Let's check in his spells. No.
I'll be brutally honest. I was considering equipping my spiked gauntlets because metal and
Yeah.
spiked, and doing a flurry of blows to break through the loose rock.
I think it's probably
Yeah,
easier
I
to
don't know
dig.
if that- Yeah, I was gonna say it'd probably be easier for the digging.
Right, so if this is the order of business, you're digging your way through to them. We'll just skip doing it like this. We've figured these two can't actually do anything, so it'll take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 minute gone. No, that's wrong. 36 seconds. So that's half a minute gone. And you managed to dig out Gioa. The three of you. So Gioa, you are free from the loose earth as the guys. You see this crowbar just... and the earth starts to spill down your back, and you can just hear Harrison behind you digging you out and just grabs hold of you by the back of your cloak and just yanks you backwards. Gasping for air. But now...
I can actually do stuff.
You are free to do stuff. So, Harrison, you've just had your turn. Who would be next? Malkuth, you clear it all behind you again. Evelyn, can't do anything. Gioa, you're up.
Okay, so I would like to cast
You can
conjure animals.
you can mold the earth now. You are free. There is tunnel behind you.
Yeah, but I want to check.
This is going to go badly.
Not necessarily.
Oh my god. I can summon in 8 giant badgers to help dig.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna do that.
Where are you going to conjure them at the moment?
Actually, yes.
How big's a giant badger?
I was gonna say,
Let's see. Giant. Medium.
Medium. Same size as you. You guys are filling the tunnel at the moment.
Oh, that's annoying.
Turkeys.
Yeah,
turkey.
but,
No.
yeah, but the turkeys can't help.
Evelyn is 10 foot in front of you. That's all. 10 feet in front of you.
Fine, I'll cast Mold Earth.
Mold Earth. So, what are you going to do?
Just kind of put it behind us all. Just kind of
Right.
get a chunk of it. behind us.
So, yeah, you grab it, lift it over you, 5 feet, ends up behind you. Sort of
So then
scattered
we
along
go
the bottom.
down
Not blocked in, but scattered along the back of the tunnel.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Carlton carries on scooping up the rest at the back as he just sees this 5 foot cube of earth fly over his head and just scatter towards the end, using his shield to scrape it all and clear out the rest of the tunnel. Harrison, you are now behind Gioa, who is doing all this, and you're just like front and behind. There's not a lot you can do now.
No.
Okay,
Just pass it along.
yeah, same with you, Malkuth, Evelyn. You can feel and you can hear the digging behind you now. And that's all you can do, Gioa.
I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Okay, right. As you do the last bit, you see Evelyn. Her head just pokes up as all this earth starts to fall from around her, and you scoop it all out.
I feel like just slapping it.
Yeah, and
And I just shout, what have I told you? Check for traps and don't set them off. Who's the sneaky bastard here?
so yeah, you're now both free from the tunnel. The rest of the tunnel in front of you is all caved in, all the earth and the loose rock and stones barring your way forwards, unless you wanted to try and dig it out again to see where it goes.
I just tell everyone, stand clear. I'm summoning badgers to dig. And then I summon in 8
Wait. You have to wait for them to get out of the way first, if they want to get out of the way. Evelyn currently cannot get out of the way, because Evelyn is barred at one side and then you lot are all at the other side.
Yeah.
So Evelyn is currently at the front of this tunnel. It is too narrow for anyone to fit past each other.
Use Thorn Whip and pull her out?
That's
No,
entirely up
just-
to you.
Let's move out the tunnel and give a chance to get out.
Okay, so
Pull her
yeah.
by the ears. I grab her ears and try and pull her out.
If you wanted to try and grab her ears, you'd have to roll to hit, because I'm pretty sure she wouldn't let you do that. It's...
But wait, she's restrained, so what I get?
She's not restrained, you've dug her out now.
Oh yeah.
You're actually doing it.
Can I not just get out myself now?
So is it
Well, you
strike?
kind of Gioa's blocking the way.
So that'd be a man strike.
Yeah.
Yes, 10.
Yeah, he tries to grab you by the ears for some strange reason. You just see Gioa, as he moves all this earth out, you finally take a gasp of air, and as you turn around to see him, he just darts out and tries to grab your ears, and you just dodge out of the way.
I'm gonna pull you
nice.
out and then I'll try and do it again.
Well, I mean, it depends if Evelyn wants to do anything in the meantime.
I can say I might just try and get out myself, to be honest. It might be easier.
You can do, but you know, there's this pile of loose earth and dirt behind you, and there's a Gioa in front of you, while everybody else is just backing away down the tunnel.
Right. Can
Why
I just push
are you
Gil
doing
out the way then?
I mean, if you want to roll to hit to make a shove attack. Unarmed. Yeah, basic unarmed strike.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
you
sick.
missed!
So yeah, you're still feeling a little bit dazed and breathless from this, and you try to push, and it's just like.
I wanna try and just grab her arms and pull her out.
Right. Harrison, you were the next one in line. You see all this going on. As you're trying to back away down the tunnel, you see these two. It looks as if they're having a fight. Gioa's trying to grab hold of Evelyn. Evelyn's trying to push him away.
Help me, I'm trying to get her out.
My rapier, and I
Stabs
wrap
me in
him
the
on
back of the head.
on the knuckles with it.
Wrap it. Okay, make a roll to hit with that then.
Not this time!
With +1 as well. So yeah, you try and do it, but it just moves out of the way.
Not doing that!
Yeah.
Next time I'll get you.
Next
Don't
time.
just behave yourself.
Anyway, help me pull Evelyn out.
Why don't you just? You don't need to. She's free.
I don't care.
Right. In that case, then I'll just grab Gioa by the back of the shirt and drag him down the tunnel.
I try to grab onto Evelyn's arms as he's doing this.
Okay, whoever's trying to grab onto people, just make an unarmed strike, will you? And just.
I got a
God.
13.
Okay.
So I missed.
Everybody is failing at this. Carlton bellows from the end of the tunnel. What is going on?
I'm trying to get Evelyn out.
Just walk out, you morons!
No!
Right, so I'll just turn round and walk out the tunnel and leave
Yeah,
them
okay.
to it. If they bury themselves, they aren't going to dig them out no more.
No, that
Right,
makes.
how far was the rest of the tunnel that's buried? Could we see? Or
You
like
could
before
only
it
see. You
collapsed?
could only see a further 10 feet ahead.
Okay, should we dig it so we can keep going?
I can summon 8 giant badgers. Want me to do that?
I mean, what
Yeah,
good would
sure.
8? What good would 8 be, when they'd all be one behind each
Might as well
other?
just do one.
I don't think I can. I think it's all or nothing with this.
Well, then you might as well just dig it out yourselves.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
might actually be up to you whether I can choose how many to do.
You telling me
Start
this
digging out the
now?
rest of the tunnel.
Yeah.
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 You want to do this?
Yeah.
I would turn
I
into
see
a giant
no-
badger myself, but I can't. I'm out of.
Well, that's your own stupid fault for trying to talk to a dead horse.
It's not my fault. It's dead.
It's your fault. You tried to talk to it.
Yeah, but it isn't my fault it's dead.
It's not my fault.
It's your fault.
Oh, damn.
It's all your fault. How could you?
Oh, we're going down that route, are we?
It's all your fault that it's dead.
Okay, who's going first with the digging then?
Well, I'm the closest,
Okay.
So...
Alright. So yeah, you dig and keep on digging. What are you doing? Well, Evelyn's digging.
I go out and sit in a corner.
Okay, so you're down there by yourself now that obviously the lights disappear, but you got your dark vision. Evelyn, Gioa goes out all dirtied and muddied and filthy and just sits in a corner of the cavern
Just like this.
with the other three out there while Evelyn continues to dig. So Gioa comes out, Evelyn doesn't show up. What are you guys doing?
I've just sat my ass down on a rock and I'm tucking into my bottle of mushroom wine. I'll give up.
Malkuth?
Just fucking sat next.
Malkuth? You gonna do anything?
I thought we were gonna dig the tunnel, but...
Well, if you're gonna head back down, then yeah, fair enough. I just
Yeah,
wondered if you were
I'm,
doing anything while Gioa appeared and Evelyn hadn't.
I'll just head back down there and start
Yeah, it's fine.
digging.
Yeah,
I
you
just wander past them.
Yeah, you see Evelyn just digging away. After about another minute of just solid digging, you manage to break through a wall and you can see another room open up in front of you.
Cool.
It's more of a rectangle shape this time.
I suddenly have the urge
Okay.
to go down the hole.
You dickhead.
I'm gonna shout back down, like, so everyone can hear. Just sort of like, get your asses here now.
I go back ass first.
So, as you hear Evelyn's shout out echoes around the tunnel to get your butts back to where she was.
That's not what I said.
Shut up. That's not what you said, it's what I said. Deal with it, bish. If you don't like it, DM your own game. Oh wait, you're doing that next week.
Oh.
Yeah, it's next week. Next week, Christmas one shot. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Let's have a look. Is that about right? Kind of. Here we go. Yeah, I'm doing all this on camera still.
The experience.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So, the tunnel. Bloop, bloop. Is that a Carltonian?
Hey, yo, that's a Carlton.
Brings you out into this room here. I think it's a Carlton.
And there, Carlton joins and comes and charges in and saves the day.
Then Carlton summons his piano and starts playing.
You're a bit too late to save the day.
Yeah, me and Goa nearly died.
Yeah,
Suffocating in a wall.
A cave collapsed in on us.
Because they tried to jump over a pressure plate.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah, which is a wise thing to do in a 2-foot narrow tunnel.
Yes, Evelyn.
It was actually climb over, just saying.
Oh my god, I leave you for a moment and you go and do that.
Hey, I've got a pet. I found a pet. I've got a skeleton.
Oh, you've got a pet what?
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
You've got a pet skeleton.
Skeleton horse.
Skeleton horse.
Pet
I don't-
skelly.
I don't know
You've
if-
got a pet skeleton horse.
I don't know if you can see the
Nice.
stream, but
That.
there you go.
Yeah, I can see the screen.
That's it.
Okay.
So right, so yeah, and after digging their way through this tunnel, Evelyn has now broken through Malkuth behind her into this brand new room, and she just shouted through to everyone else to come and check it out. Malkuth can't actually.
Where are we
So-
currently?
So we're heading down the tunnel.
In the Dragon Barrow.
Yeah, in the Dragon
Okay.
Barrow.
Right, got it.
I mean, what do you should know? You've been here the whole time, Carlton.
Yeah, I just had temporary amnesia. Sorry.
Yeah, accidentally slammed his head against the wall.
No, it's from all the near-death experiences.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, causes amnesia
yep.
temporarily sometimes.
So Evelyn, you can see into this room. Malkuth, you can't see anything. You don't have the dark vision. The rest of you, you hear the message of Evelyn shouting, "Get your asses down here." What are you gonna do?
I go down with
I'm gonna get my ass down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down there, produce flames in hand, ass first.
For God's sake. So Gioa backs his way down the tunnel with produce flame now lighting
Producing
up the area.
flames from where?
From his butt.
Oh, I thought he said something else.
And then followed by Carlton and, am I assuming, Harrison, you've decided to go and join them after their continuous silliness? Yeah, I think they missed the guiding hand of Carlton being here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Gio's tried to kill me multiple times.
I mean,
Tried
now.
to kill me more.
sort of inadvertently, but you inadvertently tried to kill both of you.
Exactly.
Good job you got good
Has to be
constitution.
done, has to be done.
Good job you got
I
good
take
constitution
my eyes
scores.
off you two for one moment, and you try to kill each other. Wonderful.
She's tried to kill me so many times. So many more times.
Okay, so
Evelyn, you should know better. You're a grown woman.
what you can see from your first glance inside this room, it's a fairly simple rectangular shaped room. On the left hand side there are two tunnels which lead back out, and on the right hand side in both corners, so one here and one here, there are two sarcophagi resting in alcoves dug out of these portions of the wall.
Okay.
So not sarcophagal, sarcophagi. Ooh, what's going on with the camera? OBS, what you doing?
I would like.
Ooh,
The
OBS?
stream just started.
Yeah, it's
buffering.
OBS just for us.
I would like.
Um,
Are you broken now?
No, it was just OBS just for us for a second. I don't know why.
To try and open one of those sarcophagi. One of the sarcophagi.
I think it should be working now. Yeah, there we go. Cool. You're gonna try and open one. Which one are you? Well, I mean, Evelyn's currently stood in the way. She hasn't moved yet.
I was gonna say, can I try and stop him, because this does not seem like a smart idea.
Well, you're
If
currently
this place is trapped, then
still stood in the tunnel entrance. Nobody can get past you. Malkuth's behind you.
yeah. I'm gonna move forward to let Malkuth past.
Okay.
How many sarcophagi did you say there were?
Two. one in each bottom corner. One here and one here, basically. Just dug inside the walls.
How many heroes was there? Because I don't know what I'm saying. Like that story, whatever, about who killed the dragon.
Yeah, found them in the other room.
It doesn't say how.
yeah.
It doesn't say how many there were altogether.
Probably
No.
another could be hundreds.
No, Xanth never gave you anything about numbers. Just it was Lady Alagondar and her companions. He never mentioned how many were down here.
These could be some of the companions then.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Evelyn, you've
Go
moved
then,
into the
Gila.
room. Malkuth. Well, Malkuth, you are next. Are you gonna?
I'll go into the room.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm still going ass
into the room.
first.
So,
Oh my god.
Gioa backs in.
Literally.
Well, yeah, that's why I said it. Duh. And then Carlton following, and then Harrison. I assume you're all just gonna be
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go open one of the sarcophagi.
Which one? So this one.
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I just look over and see if there's anything of interest in there.
As far as you can see at the moment, just make a quick perception check.
Okay. 12.
All you can see is as described at the moment. Two
Well,
sarcophagi,
I would
the tunnels out.
like to go to the other one that Gio's not at and check it for traps.
Okay. So, as you do that, Gioa.
Actually, yeah, before, can I check mine for traps as well?
Both make investigation traps for me.
Investigation traps?
Yep, same thing.
Traps.
Well, you know, investigating for traps.
That is...
9.
16.
16. You can't see anything that makes you think it's trapped. Neither of you.
Okay. I just grab underneath it and just freaking table flip it. Just table flip it open.
Table flip what? Just lift the lid straight up.
Yeah, just table flip the lid open.
So yeah, you are the same as well with yours, Harrison. You don't think yours is trapped. Neither of you think they're trapped.
Yeah, I'll just gingerly do it.
Okay, so as you both lift the lid, one of you, in a more forceful manner, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws for me, please, because you hear this click and a hiss
Oh
as this
god.
explosion of corrosive dust just billows out from both of the sarcophagi. Your shudder rolled
16.
higher
Same old check.
for you.
I got
Dexterity
11.
saving throw.
5.
Yeah, should have rolled. Should have rolled higher for your investigation checks.
I rolled a
Eight.
16!
18.
It's the highest I've got
I
all
rolled
day!
Okay, so
I rolled a 16.
I did a check by accident, so I had to go do the save.
So where did your 3 come from then?
What do you mean? I never said 3.
I thought you said 3 or 5 or something.
No, I rolled a 15 and plus 1.
Okay. I thought you said different.
So I'm guessing I still wouldn't have found it.
Oh, right, for your investigation.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, yeah.
Granny, you did the
No,
same
you-
as me. You did a check, not a save.
You needed higher.
What?
Who did?
On the dexterity.
Oh,
Check.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, I got 5 overall.
Your save would be higher, I would imagine, anyway. Just don't roll it again.
No, it was.
Oh, well, never mind, you've done it. I was going to say, just add your bonus to the 13, which would have made it 20. So,
Rolled a 4.
you rolled a 4.
which
Okay,
is 5 altogether.
so if anybody rolled under 15, you take 19 points of acid damage.
Face melts.
I did not.
As this,
I don't think anyone took damage then. I think we all did
Yeah.
it.
if
I
anybody
Okay.
rolled higher than 15 or higher, you take 9 points of acid damage.
9. Okay.
Okay.
Nine.
As you manage to dodge yourself out of the way of the worst of it, Gioa, unfortunately, as he lifted the lid of the sarcophagus in such a forceful manner, just took the full brunt of the corrosive dust straight through his face, chest, and arms, and is just burning.
Ow.
I rush over to him and I lay on hands all of the damage that he took, so 19.
Ow.
So as you're just stood there, I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. What a world, what a world. Who would have thought a little bit of corrosiveness could do this to
Just
me?
imagine Gio do this. Ow.
I can
I
I
could.
can see Gio. I can see that Gio is in more pain than the rest of us, so I heal him up all his HP using lay on hands.
As he starts melting into a puddle onto the floor, Carlton stomps over, touches him on the head, and all the puddle just reforms into the shape of Gioa. As his skin,
Yeah.
burning away, starts to regrow itself, looking a little pinker
I
than
won't
previous.
I won't let you die.
I would have
won't
done.
let you die.
That
I would've
sounds
done
like
it.
that sounds very ominous. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that
The way you
one's
said it.
particularly good.
Sorry,
Top left.
if it was not at
Oh,
my
that was a good
parent-
one.
If I was not at my
There's
parents'
some
house,
good
I
ones
would,
there.
you know, be more sort of dramatic.
The one on the
It's
left.
the way you said it was
Very
like
good.
it was like I will never let you die,
That's
no
right.
matter how much pain you're in. That was like the way you said it.
The one on the left. Yeah, that one.
I'll
Very
never
good.
let you die. No.
Okay, so yeah, the rest of you have taken 9 points of damage. What, Malkuth? What did... your original one would have been... I'll let you off.
That was a check anyway, not a save.
Yeah, no, but it's, you keep the number that you rolled, not the actual... You see, you would have filled it by 1, but never mind, it's all good, it's all good. I'll allow it because you're... Never mind, carry on.
Because I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
So that
Scalding, searing pain. You've taken damage.
I just say
The cloud
the vents
disperses.
look good in there.
The cloud disperses. What do you want to do?
I look inside and see what's in there.
It's empty.
Yeah. Oh,
I burn it.
that's disappointing.
Burn
You're
what?
burning
The
stone.
sarcophagus.
I mean,
Try my hardest to I just continually cast produce flames on it until it catches fire.
it's stone.
I know.
Your flame is not strong enough to make this stone catch fire.
I don't care.
You turn it a little bit black in the one
I
area
sort of-
that you do it.
I put my hand on Kiara and I say, "It's okay. It's over. Let's go. Let's move."
Evelyn walks over.
So
Says you're right, you
I'll
little
be
shit.
I wanna try hit it. I wanna try hit it with my mace.
Roll
I
to hit.
wasn't gonna say it, but I was
Yeah, I know.
thinking it.
God damn it, that's 6.
So yeah, you hit it with your mace. It just rings in your hand, and you just feel the vibrations up your arms. Like, ouch.
I sort of try again. Kiara, stop. It's
Oh,
okay.
is there still
With
is there
effort.
still acid?
Kira, stop.
Is there
don't.
still acid in there?
No, it's just completely empty.
Okay, I was gonna say if he swung his mace in, wouldn't that affect?
No, it was more of a. It released a cloud of
Yeah, it was like
vapor. Yeah. If
Okay.
you've seen the original Mummy movie, when they break open the first one and just that scalding hot salt water. Well, I don't think scalding hot salt water, but salty acid just burns away the guys that open it. It was kind of like that.
I'm gonna try
So, where can
one
we
more
go?
time to just slam my mace down with full force.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Oh, that's a 20. That's a 16 plus 4.
Okay, you hit it. Roll some damage.
At this point, I just stand back and I figure that letting him release his anger.
You chip a chunk off it.
I pick it up and hold it up in victory. Yes! I bested you, you stupid sarcophagus. It's pretty accident.
Right. Where can we go that we haven't been yet?
2 tunnels leading out from the top of the room.
Let's split the party.
No, let's not split the party.
Well,
Terrible idea.
Conscience has joined the
okay.
party again.
A question for the PM.
Yes.
Would that tunnel that we've just come down be big enough for the horse to follow us?
The horse is right behind you.
Right, okay, no problem.
As it has-
Answers that question.
As it has no
Yeah.
bulk due to any muscle that would have been on its bones, it managed to squeeze its way through the tunnel, and it is now stood right behind you, just following you still.
That's fine.
Okay, so there's 2 tunnels. They're both going the same direction.
Yep. They both head about
Let's go
15
to the
feet.
one on the left first, then.
Yeah, you head down.
I want to pet the horse.
You pet the horse, well done. You head down the tunnel. It takes about 15 feet down before it turns at a crossroads. It goes right turn to the... Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, a 90-degree turn to the right and a 90-degree turn to the left. Right angle, that was the word I was looking for.
Okay, let's, because there's 2
do
heading the
this.
same
It's
direction,
distracting.
I feel like it sounds like that's gonna be where the other tunnel leads, so I just want to check that by turning to the right first.
It is indeed.
Okay, right. So I turn back, turn left, and come on everyone, let's go, and that's where we head.
Does everyone agree? Evening, Zool.
Yes.
How's Zool doing tonight? Okay, so you head down the rest of the tunnel. It takes about 20 feet before it takes a sharp turn to the right again. And then immediately back to the left. So it's like a chicane.
Uh-huh.
And then another further 10 feet down. It hit T-junction. So it turns immediately to the left and to the right, about 5 feet in either direction.
Split the party.
No. Where have we been already? Because obviously I only joined like 20 minutes ago,
Well,
so
We haven't been here yet.
You haven't been down here yet.
okay.
Anyway.
So
It's basically, we come down the stairs like we did before, and
Yeah.
we've gone the opposite direction to what we went the first time.
okay.
We met a same type of pit, jumped over it, and into a room like we did with the other one, where we found the lady and her whatever.
And my new sword. Okay. So
And
where
that's
can
where
we go?
the horse.
Yeah,
Where
the
can we
one
go from here then?
the one where you found the sword was in the north. The one where you've
Yeah.
just been was in the south. You've just
Right.
head through that tunnel. You know, you've head kind of... Although you're underground, it took you in a sort of easterly direction.
So westerly is the only way that we haven't been then.
So yeah,
Yeah,
where you're at now, you've hit a T-junction. So the tunnel's taken you, so you can either go sharp left or sharp right.
Okay. Sharp left first then.
Okay, about 5 feet down, it turns sharp right again. So again, it's like a whoosh, whoosh, like that.
Okay, let's head down there then.
Okay, so about 20 feet further down this tunnel takes you, and you can see in front of you the opening, which is where the stairs lead back up again.
Right. So we kind of want to.
So yeah, the
Within
stairs are
Northlands.
kind of straight in front of you from where you are coming.
Right, but there's still one area we haven't explored, so I turn back and head in the direction where we would be heading to the westerly area.
Which is kind of the way you're pointing.
Right.
Right, well, there's something I wanted to do, because this horse, we think it belongs to the lady that we found, the Dragon Slayer. So I
Right.
just wanted to take it into that chamber and see what happens when he comes face to face with her.
Does anyone have a compass?
No.
Oh.
I don't think anyone does.
If anyone's got a compass, it'd be Harrison in
Absolutely,
the Pioneers.
that's what I thought.
No, I don't have a compass, I don't think.
What kit have you got, Harrison?
I've got my navigator tools,
Oh, well, there you go then.
but it's
You'd have a...
Yeah.
it's before I got a sextant, not a compass.
Oh, right, okay. Set of instruments is used for navigation at sea. It don't particularly say, does it? These tools allow you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make to avoid getting lost at sea. I mean, surely, in some navigator's tools, I would imagine you would have a compass. It's worth 25.
Navigator's tool. Sorry, they include a sextant, a compass, calipers, a ruler, parchment, ink, and a quill.
Calipers,
So
not
there's a
calipers.
compass in there. Yeah, I can't read. So there is a compass in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
So, yeah, you've just come from the east, and you are currently pointing to the west.
Right.
And you wanted to head back to the room where Lady Alagondar was, and the dragon,
Yeah.
which was to the north.
No. Yeah.
So yeah, the tunnel, the circular tunnel where you are, it does head to the north and then down around to the south and in a westerly direction.
If that's agreeable with everybody else.
Sure. Alright, let's go. Let's do that.
So yeah, you make your way back, following the tunnel around until you get to the branch that heads off to the north, where you've been previously. If you're carrying on down, you make your way. The pit's still there, wide open, with the swords looking slightly darkened from your last visit, with the blood that you left on them now dried. If you want to leap
So,
over the pit,
Leap over the pit, yeah.
yeah, just make some acrobatics checks for me.
Can I try?
For everyone?
Yes, please.
20.
Only if you want to jump over it.
I'm not gonna try and jump over it.
Can I try do the same thing that I did last time, except try and get Harrison to catch the vine?
Right.
No,
No, I'm
No.
not trying to wrap it around you. I'm trying to.
It
just throw
would
at the
still-
floor and you pick it up.
no.
It's a thorny vine.
Oh yeah, you got the point.
It's covered in thorns.
Is there, like I said before, is there anything on the roof? you can
No.
wrap around it?
Nothing that you can see, no. It's just
Wasn't
sort
this
of
pit-
lumpy and bumpy.
Wasn't there
What?
some like stalagmites on the things that I could wrap it around
On the
I
things.
just-
on the floor of the cave?
Oh, inside the cave,
Yeah.
but about 50 or so feet inside it.
I vaguely remember this pit wasn't super like wide.
5 feet.
Long.
5
Yeah.
feet.
So I remember I was gonna try it. This was after we already got past it last time. I was gonna have Malkith like try and stretch her her body across so people could just go across her.
So, Malkuth Bridge.
Yeah, Malkith Bridge, because she's like 6 feet tall. So, and that's not counting arm length.
Are there any, like,
I'm still
roots?
staying back.
Are there any, like, roots around here? Around, like, around, like,
No.
it?
Now, whether or not her
Anything,
spine can
maybe
support
easier.
it. Oh, okay.
I mean, if Malkuth wanted to do that with the stretch herself 5 feet with nothing to brace her middle section as people walk over her, then she can feel free.
I'm happy to try it. I'm happy to just walk over Malkuth Bridge.
Well,
Right,
I did not think this campaign would turn into. I
Right.
did not think this campaign would have a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure moment. But that's what you guys have just done.
I didn't even think of that.
That means nothing to me, sorry. Okay,
Never mind.
Harrison, you managed to jump across easily.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Horses.
I'm not gonna jump or go over the Malkuth Bridge. I'm just gonna stay back.
Horses
Wouldn't
following you.
Gio be able to use Move Earth to fill the pit?
Well, I mean, you'd have thought so. That sounds like a simple idea to me.
Can I walk over Can I use the Malkuth Bridge?
If Malkuth is doing the
I
bridge,
I wanna use the Malkuth Bridge.
Giant lizard person.
okay, the
Yeah,
horse
I'm strong.
jumps over
Fine.
easily, following
Right,
Harrison.
So I'll just head into the room then to where.
While the rest of you decide what the fuck you're doing.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
lady.
jump in the pit.
I'm staying out and watching my friends
Gonna
struggle
jump
with this bit
over.
while I stand back.
Feel
you said
free, make an
acrobatics to jump?
acrobatics. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm not getting involved in this.
That is a 16.
Okay, I fall in the pit. I roll a 6.
Who says you fall in the pit? It's easy. If you take a running jump, you
Of
get
course
across
you
it
do.
easily.
I got a 6.
You fine. You both get across with a running jump. It's not that hard to get across it. It's a 5-foot hole.
I jump in anyway out of pure spite.
Really?
If you do that, I'm holding you back and I'm restraining you.
What if I jump to the other side and then did it?
Right, you're across the other side because you made the acrobatics check, so you're all the way over to the other side.
Now I could easily jump.
But and Evelyn as well. So Malkuth, Harrison, Evelyn, Gioa are all across with the horse. Harrison, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna lead the horse up to Lady Algondir's sarcophagus and just see what it does.
It follows you.
Right. Shit.
So basically, nothing else happens then.
Nope.
I just thought he might want to join his mistress and, lay to rest with his mistress.
Maybe
do
the only
you
way
know,
to get rid
do
of
you
this
know
guy
what?
is,
It was a nice idea.
You what, sorry?
I think it was a nice idea, though. I kind of. Anyway,
Maybe the only
I
way
say
to
to
get rid of this guy
everyone-
is,
Do you want to get rid of
I
it?
say to everyone,
I
it looks like
If
looks
it
like-
won't, yeah. Okay,
it looks
well,
like that's not going to do anything. So
no,
let's
so,
head back,
right, we'll go
everyone.
back then.
Okay. Right, acrobatics check to get back over the pit.
Oh my god! I practically fly. I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you just leap over and land at the other side, no problems.
I fly across.
No, you don't.
I like edit mode, just like someone edited me across.
It's like you just got your personal best on your long jump, that's all. And the rest of you, how did the rest of you do?
19.
19.
I
I
flew
don't
across.
need to jump.
No, but Malkuth and Evelyn, unless they want to stay at that
Yeah.
side.
Unless they
Give
want
us
to do
a-
Malcolm Bridge.
No.
That's a 6.
No, that's a 7.
No, that's a 7 because I can't read.
Wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, you leap across, land on the other side. Not quite as nimbly as Gioa managed it, but you know.
I'm better than you.
For God's sake.
He wishes.
I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of.
So I lead everyone.
What about
back
Malkuth?
to the-
Yeah, what about Malchus? Malchus is just still on the other side.
Malkuth, are you coming back, or are you going to stay over that side?
Oh, am I jumping across the pit again?
Only if you want to
Unless
come
wanna
back.
stay behind.
Unless you want to stay with the bones of the dragon, one of your ancestors.
Rolling. You're not wrong. 23.
Yeah, you make Gioa look like a fool with how you leap across,
I Sparta kick Malchus in.
and you bounce, off. Never mind.
I grab Malchus' foot, she's flying.
Right.
I tend to forget that the lore of a of the Dragonborn races, they're made in the image of dragons.
You are all back across to the other side. Oh, these dice look like I can eat them.
Okay. I lead everyone back to where we were with the stairs and thing.
Well, basically, if you head back down the tunnel that came from the north, there is obviously the circular tunnel which goes all the way around it. As you have sussed that out now, it does lead either to the west or to the east from where you are.
Right, we head to the west.
Okay, and that is where we're going to call it for tonight. Yeah, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, because it's got to past, and yeah, I need some sleep.
Sleep.
Yes, because of the
So,
usual
what did
work
we-
thing tomorrow.
What did we achieve before I came? We headed back.
You got an
into
undead
Dragon
horse.
Barrow, and then what?
You smoked
Got an
a
undead
light.
horse.
Well, we achieved the stream dropping many frames and then getting fixed and then dropping no frames. That's what we achieved.
We also achieved
Okay.
the fact that you smoked one of those light things.
How?
Oh yes, there was another wisp floating around.
And Sparky
Oh,
made you
right.
smite it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Which ability? What? Searing smite or
Grapple smite.
No, because
grapple smite? Okay.
you still have it charged up, to be fair, because you didn't actually hit it. Yeah,
Well,
it was hidden in the corner.
It's been a minute since then, so it won't be charged up.
Oh, right,
anymore.
okay. I didn't know if it just lasted.
Just lasts forever.
No.
But yeah, the tunnel was too narrow for you to actually get to it, unfortunately, so yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Just putting all my dice back.
So,
Right, before we
Christmas one-shot next Saturday.
Yes, actually that's a good point. Yes, Christmas one shot. Saturday the 18th. All being well.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Is there anybody that can't actually make it?
I'm definitely making it.
I'm
It
there.
won't be it.
I can't make it.
Oh.
Joking.
Oh. Regular session then. So
Saturday after that is, of course, Christmas Day.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a really good stream, that one.
Yeah. See you all then.
I can't wait to stream on Christmas.
I mean,
And
you
then,
know us two
actually,
probably
the
would.
Saturday The Saturday after that
Is New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody
are
will
we-
be
are we
hungover.
doing- Are we having New Year's? So no stream New Year's Day either, I take it.
I'm available to do it, I think.
Yep. Me too.
It depends what
have no
everybody
idea
else is
yet.
doing. So did you
Depends on my work schedule.
did you say you can't do next Saturday, Malakoth? Psych.
I will not be able to.
Okay,
And
that's
also
fine.
You don't have a character for the one shot, so
Well, that's not an issue.
it's kind of a good job.
I was gonna say, you can always make one.
Yeah.
It's not hard to make one.
It's
So.
just main character, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm-
easier for just being able to miss the session.
Wow.
I'm definitely looking forward to the big day again.
Harsh.
I very much enjoyed it.
I'm gonna spark
It's fine.
you into a hole in this.
You can try. Or should I say, you can certainly try. Right. So, on that note, I'm going to
Little
just
Spark.
end the stream here, but we can carry on conversing afterwards. So if anybody is still watching, thank you very much, especially if it's on the YouTubes. And we'll see you next time. Laters.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.